All right, y'all, here's another update on one of our rescue finds. And y'all, unfortunately, this update is not all that positive. I know that you probably expect that every update is going to be or going to end on a positive note, but you know, unfortunately, truth be told, it doesn't always happen that way. And this is one of those examples, y'all. This is an arrangement that came off clearance, and when it came off clearance, it definitely looked worse than, you know, what it is right now. Okay, but I will tell you, not much worse. Not much worse at all. Okay, so since the time that I have had this plant, for the most part, all I have done is try my best to keep it alive as best I could, because it's just one of those that I haven't really gravitated towards, just really like trying to do my best with it. That's the best description that I can give. When I first got the pot, I don't know if that's a pretty good shot or not. The roots were coming out of the bottom, and all I did was pretty much try to just keep giving it water, because with it being root bound, it was not getting any type of nourishment. The water was just going straight through, and it seemed like, you know, every day or every other day I was having to give it water, because this waffle plant at least was withering like this, looking withered. So every other day I was having to give it water, and as soon as I gave it water, the waffle plant just spruced back up, and then this one here, it would spruce back up as well. But as you can see right now, both of these two, this one and the waffle plant, are just like withered. Now, all I have done since then is patchwork, like try to put a band-aid on it. Let me give it just a little bit of soil at the bottom and see if I can make do until I get around to it. Okay, this has been one of my when I get around to it projects. And when I get around to it, you can see as of right now, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I'm trying to be still as possible, but the roots are still coming out of the bottom. So I have not done a very good job with, I would not consider what I've done with giving this a little bit of soil as a real repotting. That's what it needs, but I just haven't gotten around to it, and I've just been basically putting a band-aid on it, giving it a little bit of water, making sure it plumps back up, and, you know, not really making excuses, but, you know, kind of sort of making excuses, you know, and focusing on, you know, other plants or whatever. But that's what I need to do for this one. So when I say that all updates are not, you know, positive and don't end on a positive note, this is a clear example that if you don't take care of your plants, okay, this is what ends up happening. Okay, so y'all, don't be like me and neglect your plants and don't give them the attention that they need. Try your best to do what you can when you can, and go from there. Let me turn it around so that you can get a good picture of everything. There are some browning tips on this one. I'm not really all that worried about the brown tips. You know, not much, if any, new growth at the top. Not worried about that either. This plant needs a full repotting, okay, and go from there. Okay, now that's the decorative planter pot that it was in. I just took it out of that so that I could easily be able to show you the bottom and the roots coming out of the bottom, and why this pot needs to, or this, you know, arrangement needs to be repotted. That's definitely what it needs at this point. But y'all, here you go with a not so positive update. Y'all, I hope that you enjoyed this video, even though it wasn't as positive as I would have liked for it to be. I hope that you learned a ton based on my mistakes. And until next time, y'all, make sure you have your post notifications on so that you will get the next update on this one here. And our fingers are crossed that the next update is going to be a more positive one. Okay? Until next time, y'all. Bye.